Alright, back with some more Castlevania I on the NES. Continuing the Retro Achievements subset. I'm going to focus on just the last achievement here for 7, 8, and 9. Humble Master 3. Basically just got to get through and reach the boss without gaining any points. And that'll be the last one for that level. Not sure how long it's going to take. I think I have a pretty decent strategy. It's kind of an interesting achievement. It's kind of grown on me as I've done it, practiced. It does require some, level of skill and, knowledge about the game to be able to, learn enemy patterns, know how to, use your invincibility frames to bypass a lot of the enemies. So I don't know, I kind of see it as like more like a logic puzzle. I tend to like achievements like that more than just the generic, take no damage or whatever achievements. It's kind of cool doing things that the game developers, designers never really intended. Definitely the hardest achievement up to this point that I've had to do on this subset. I mean, there's harder ones, but so far this is the hardest one. Just because it takes a lot of trial and error to come up with a appropriate game plan. But the nice thing about it is, even if you mess it up, there's no need to start the level over. Or, I mean, the game over. You can just start from stage 7. Or at least the way I do it. Because I kind of tried to find a way that doesn't, require starting the game all over. Because that would get a little bit tedious, so... And it requires minimal use of the watch, only one time, and it's even possible to do it without the watch, or any, sub-weapon for that matter, but I think using the watch in one of the spots, it does make it a lot easier. Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of those guys soon. Again, those guys are tough because if you whip their fireballs, you get 100 points. So you have to be very careful. You can't just simply whip away their fireballs to make it easier. You have to avoid them or get hit by them. And on top of that, there's a lot of birds, and they're like the bats. You know, if you run into them and kill them, you get points. So that's what makes it so tough. Okay, here we go. Take one. First part isn't too hard. Stage 7. I just run straight through until I get all 3 of these guys on the screen at once. And when they hit you, you can kind of get them to go off the screen. They kind of go in one direction. So you just want to kind of despawn them. And taking damage isn't too much of an issue for stage 7 here. I try not to, but again, you gotta despawn all these birds, like I've done before. This guy's, yeah, if he jumps back like that, he should despawn. This area is not too bad. It's this bird right here is a little bit tricky to despawn. I think I got him. Once this guy jumps down to his doom, we'll be done here. There we go. Alright, that's 7 done. First part here of 8 is, yeah, it's really nothing special. As long as the skeleton up here plays nice, it shouldn't take any damage. Alright. Okay, now here's the first tricky part. First thing, you get the watch. Despawn the bird. Now this first skeleton pillar here, gonna want to jump over the first 2 fireballs and then run into them and take damage, because that'll give you invisibility to jump across the first pit. And then I intend on using the watch right away when he's getting ready to shoot his next 2 fireballs. That way I can get hit again and try to bypass the birds that show up. So we'll get hit here. I think I might have messed it up. Oh, there we go. Okay, like that. Oh! Never mind. Alright. Yeah, see that. I got confused about what I wanted to do there. Again, there's a lot of little gotchas that you gotta remember here. I need that. Okay. Hit him. Like that. There we go. Okay. That's how I do it. I just use the watch twice and try to get hit twice by that skeleton guy there. It's tricky, but no, I don't use the watch anymore. So if I die here, it doesn't matter. Which I probably will die because I need to start with full health, because I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage in this section. So I'm just gonna let this guy finish me off. First 2 birds, I just let them despawn. I messed up. Don't hit. See. All right. Sometimes that guy's tricky to despawn. So there, he hit me. So I got my points. So now I have to start over. Yeah, he's tricky to despawn. You gotta move fast. Yeah, see, I got him that time. despawn that bird like that. I jump over him. Now they got this bird here that you gotta kind of despawn too. Hard part is despawning these birds. I would have did it too if cause that's all right. Okay, let's give it another go. Go away. There you go. At least now with 0 points, I can more easily tell if I mess up. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't want to leave, so... come on. Go away. Yeah, and it's best to drop down like that, because if you jump, there's a ghost on the top left that comes out, and it's almost impossible to do anything with that guy following you. I made that mistake a lot. See, the first stage here, this isn't too tough as long as the enemies cooperate. Let me get a heart. It's good to have at least 10 hearts so you can use the watch 2 times. I mean, you can even use it more than that in the next part here, but I think 2 is usually enough. Hit. Okay, let him hit you. Go across. Use the watch. Hit him, hit you again. Oh, and I used them. See? Alright, that was my fault. Should have jumped there when I used the watch. That's one thing that's kind of annoying about the sub-weapons in this game, is when you press up and B, you also whip at the same time. It's kind of annoying, because in a situation like this, especially when you don't want to use your whip to use the watch, you have to jump up and then press up and B. This is another one of those mental things you have to keep track of. Yeah, once they hit you, they just kind of run off the screen. So they're really easy to manipulate, to despawn them. And this guy usually you just push him off. Sometimes he doesn't cooperate though. But that bird, sometimes he comes faster to the left and you can't quite get him away. So he can be an issue sometimes. I don't know why I hit those. focused. Alright, here we go again. Oh, forgot about him. Try this again. Alright, hit him. Didn't use the watch. It wouldn't work. Anyways, I made it. So, I mean, there it shows you don't technically need to use the watch more than once, but you just gotta hope the birds kind of cooperate better. Yeah, this guy now, he's always trouble. Alright. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna die because I need more health, so. But you don't want those birds to hit you, so you're best just to despawn them. You're going to want to get close to this guy so you can get that bird on the screen. That way you can despawn him. And there's another one right here that you have to really be careful with. Yeah, it probably came back now. Oh, jeez. This isn't going right. Yeah, he won't go away. There we go. Oh, okay. Alright, now there's a bird coming up here again. You gotta get close to this skeleton pillar so it moves so you could despawn it. This one isn't too tough though. Alright. So now here with the two skeletons, you're going to want to try to get one, preferably two, to your left, but it's really hard to do. But one shouldn't be hard. If you let the next fireball hit you, usually you can get past the first skeleton and he'll kind of go to your left, and then the second one will kind of just back up as you go forward, and you should be able to reach the end without worrying about, you know, hitting anything or taking damage. There. Okay, so now, oh man, this ain't good. Yeah, I don't think I have enough health to do this. Nope. Yeah, see, he didn't cooperate that time. That's why I needed more health. I took too many hits when I was trying to despawn that bird. This bird right here is a pain. Yeah, I need to get rid of him. That's the one I always I have trouble despawning. Not a problem. Come on. They're just not cooperating. Okay. Yep, and there's the points. Alright. Start over. Yeah, it's all about the enemy patterns. Getting them to just do the right things that you want them to do. Sometimes you'll get lucky and just, you know, everything will kind of work in your favor. Other times like that, they just don't. You know, like here, like this guy. You know, it's like you just never know because the enemy patterns are just kind of all over the place. So. Yeah, all you can do is just keep trying. Again, you know, this might not be the optimal pattern. I haven't looked at any videos because, like I said before, it's easier for me to memorize my own methods than try to memorize somebody else's. So. Isn't quite going as smoothly as I thought. Thought I might have a few bad runs, but this is seems to be a bit more. Yeah, and I did it. If it wasn't for the fireballs giving you points, this wouldn't be as bad. I mean, the birds are annoying, but they're doable. The fireballs are really tough to try to manage when, you know, when they're coming at you like that. Say go away. Like I tried other methods and some methods worked, but I just couldn't do it consistently enough. You know, it was like one of those things where it worked like one time an hour, and it's just, nah, it's too much. Or not enough, really. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Yeah, I'm having some I'm having bad luck here. might have been one of those I should have waited until I was more well rested. Yeah, and the bones too from that skeleton, those also will give you points. So, oh, I messed up already. Jeez, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have my head in the game here to do this. Shouldn't be making mistakes like that. The thing always looks like a floating frog to me. I don't know. It doesn't look like a ghost. I just don't see a ghost. I see a floating frog. Even when I was a kid, that's like what I thought it was. Do it over. I went too far left, I think. Yeah, this guy is a pain sometimes. Sometimes you can't quite get him off the screen if he goes too fast to the left. The soundtrack of this game is, you know, it's pretty good for NES, so don't get tired of hearing it, which is nice. Just go. I was gonna use another watch, but stop the clock, but I was afraid I was gonna, like, accidentally whip something, so I just said forget it. Just tried to brute force it. That's all you can do in that place, is just kind of keep getting hit and hoping you can just keep moving right. Alright, I got, what, like 3 chances to do this. Yeah, Bird, he wanted to take off. I saw him. Quickly. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Come on, skeleton, just be nice. Yeah, I said be nice. Okay, here we go. Just keep backing up, keep backing up, keep backing up, and I'm just gonna go right over you. Alright. I think that's it. Now, hopefully, as long as they allow you to die, that should be it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's the easiest way I could think of doing it. I tried different ways, but for me that was the most consistent method of doing it. That I was able to at least get it once, every 20-30 minutes. So that's about like really that's about the best I can do on it. So I'm sure there's better methods, but for me, I mean, it worked with minimal frustration. So yeah, that's it then. That's definitely the hardest achievement so far. That's why it was worth 25 points. And that is the last one for 7, 8, and 9. So I guess I'll just probably start working on 10, 11, 12, and I think it's all the same thing. No vampire killer, no points. They are worth 10 points, so I'm guessing they're easier. I don't know, beating Frankenstein and his hunchback with just the plain old whip that's gonna be tough, I think. I mean, I've done it before, but it's not fun. Yeah, I mean, basically the same type of achievements. So yeah, then I'll start working on those in the next video. So hopefully that helps, because that's really the best method I had for doing that achievement. So if you're gonna tackle it, well, good luck, but just keep at it. All right, see ya.